Hi, and welcome to Pack Industries TV. My name is Pack. I'm a former personal and functional trainer, but still passionate when it comes to fitness. During my time as a coach, my Muslim friends and clients used to ask me how to maintain muscle mass during Ramadan. Before we jump right into it, I would like to inform some of you briefly about Ramadan. Ramadan is the month of fasting for Muslims, and it is in the 9th month of the Islamic lunar calendar. The word Ramadan is Arabic and means dryness, burning heat, referring to the ground or land. The word behind the meaning is that it burns away the sins like the heat of the ground or land. During this time, heart and soul are more receptive to worship and remembrance of God, as are the sand and the stones for the heat of the sun. Two types of fasting are distinguished: outer and inner fasting. Outer fasting means that the faithful abstain food or any kinds of liquid intake from sunrise to sunset, whereas inner fasting means that they also contain the cohabitation with their spouses or any other types of distraction which may hinder their relationship to God during this month. Depending on the season, since it is the 9th month of the Islamic lunar calendar, the length may vary from time to time. This year it started on the 16th of May and will last until the 14th of June. The fasting time slot will be approximately between 5 a.m. and 9 p.m., of course depending on your time zone. According to Ramadan, in fasting, Muslims are demanded to pay more attention in order to be free from sins. The fasting rule in the month of Ramadan applies to any mentally capable Muslim, male or female, who reaches puberty. Only those who are capable of fasting as prescribed in Islam, without any damage to their health, are obligated to do so. Therefore, sick, old age, pregnant women, nursing mothers or similar groups of persons are exempt from this obligation. Breaking the fast during the evening in order to enjoy the first meal of the day is called iftar and can be taken place with the family, the mosque, or any other public place. And now, what about those who are very active in sports, especially those who do work out in the gym regularly? What should be considered in terms of training and nutrition for athletes in Ramadan? The most important thing is not to stop exercising. If you fast during Ramadan, you should be strictly tied to meal times. You have to be very strategic on this one if you want to maintain your gains. I personally recommend the protein and complex carbohydrate-rich pre-workout meal to gather energy for the upcoming workout. Fast carbohydrates, sweets, bad fats, fast food, etc. should be definitely avoided during the month of fasting. Ramadan should be done clean as possible. But if you can't live without them, I suggest, since there are some delicious sweets such as dates, fruits or baklava, you could also use this as pre-workout before training for more energy. But be careful on this one. Use only a small portion of these sweets as your pre-workout meal. You might cause the contrary. If you overdose these things, you will end up overly fatigued and dull during your training. Especially the last meal before sunrise should be full of slowly digestible proteins and complex carbohydrates that provide the body with sufficient energy for as long as possible. Casein protein is recommended with high quality linseed oil. This helps to delay the absorption into your body. Oatmeal, curd cheese, bananas and wholemeal bread are other suggestions regarding this category. Regarding your training, try to reduce the intensity if necessary. In this particular case, less is sometimes more. Alternatively, you could train with less weight or, like before mentioned, with less intensity directly before sunset. In order to enjoy a proper post-workout meal like turkey, potatoes, brown rice or wholemeal pasta. Another thing to mention is that your body is extremely dehydrated. So therefore, focus on your hydration throughout the night. Drink water as much as you can. I would suggest you take some naps during the day, if it's possible, or after work. so that you can stay awake later and thus have more time for eating and exercising. If it's possible, it should be done either after the first meal in the morning or after the first meal in the evening. That would be a way to keep the intensity high. However, you should wait at least 1 hour after eating. Avoid exercising in the midday heat when gyms are usually overcrowded and poorly ventilated. Even training in the sun should be avoided. If you want to exercise after iftar, as mentioned earlier, take a light, healthy meal in form of complex carbohydrates and proteins at least an hour before training. For example, a whey protein shake and a wholemeal bread with cottage cheese. So, there you are. These are my advices regarding exercising in Ramadan. I hope these recommendations are quite useful for you during Ramadan. I would like to point out, however, during the fasting month you should reduce your intentions regarding growing your muscles. Instead, focus on maintaining your muscle mass or reducing your body fat. Thank you very much for watching and listening. This was my very first YouTube video of one of the future series on this channel. Please feel free to write any comments regarding this content, suggestions and other helpful ideas. Pack Industries TV will mainly focus on fitness, men's health, personal development and lifestyle. My ultimate goal for this channel is to provide interesting content for everyone who needs some kind of guidance regarding these topics. So therefore, stay tuned, please subscribe to my channel and also follow me on Facebook and Instagram. See you soon. Bye.